Hello, my name's Lottie. I run a bar called Midnight Apothecary. It serves botanical cocktails. I'm delighted to be back at Abel and Cole for Christmas to make the toasted kumquat amaretto sour. The most important ingredient is a Christmas jumper, obviously. So I've got some fantastic ingredients for you to use from Abel and Cole. We've got this beautiful organic amaretto and it's being mixed with these wonderful kumquats. Got some lovely fresh thyme, some demerara sugar, some lovely organic eggs, bit of lemon juice. We've got some great organic whiskey, and then to round it out we're making some toasted kumquat syrup with some cinnamon and thyme, and combined with the egg white you're going to have a beautiful frothy cocktail. So we're going to make this flame grilled kumquat syrup. So what we need to do first is halve the kumquats, thread them onto 2 skewers, and as usual there'll be a bit of pyrotechnics. What we want to do is char the flesh, not the skin. The skin has got the most fantastic essential oils in it, which is what's going to give you the flavour, and it's also quite sweet. So what you're doing with the flesh is actually charring it and getting the sugars slightly smoked, so you'll get a beautiful smoky, sugary, tart kumquat. If you haven't got a gas hob, just stick them onto the grill, it does exactly the same thing. So what we've got are these flame grilled kumquats, and we're going to stick them in a syrup, but it's a good idea to remove as many as you're going to have drinks. So I'm only making 1 drink, I'm just going to remove 1, and I'm going to use that for the garnish because it's a really attractive garnish at the end. So we're going to make the syrup next. We're going to do 200 grams of demerara sugar and 250 millilitres of water. Just get that going, stir it slowly, and as soon as the brown sugar starts to dissolve, we're going to throw in our kumquats, thyme and cinnamon. So just bung them in. They're already smelling gorgeous. We're going to put 3 sprigs of thyme in and a cinnamon stick, and just stir it around. You don't want the sugar to stick, but other than that, leave it alone. Let it come to the boil, and as soon as it gets to the boil, turn it down. It's just going to simmer for about 5 minutes. That's all you need. Take it off the heat, cool it for 10 minutes, and you're good to go. So, by the magic of television, here is our lovely syrup that we made earlier, and what we're going to do first is get a sprig of thyme, and as usual we spank the thyme just to release the essential oils, bung it in, and to give us a really fantastic foam we are going to use an egg. It won't taste of egg white, it just gives it the most fantastic creamy texture. So all you do is tip your egg white into the cocktail shaker, and we're going to dry shake it, and that just means that we emulsify it by shaking it without any ice for about 30 seconds. And then we're going to add the other ingredients. So we've got a tablespoon of whiskey, we've got 2 tablespoons of amaretto, we've got a tablespoon of our lovely syrup, and just to cut through all that with a bit of acid, we're going to have some lemon, and that's just a tablespoon. So just fill up your shaker with ice, bung the lid on, stir, and give it another good 20 seconds at least. So all we do is pour the cocktail, and to catch the bits I'm using a tea strainer just to avoid the bits of thyme. So for the final garnish, get yourself that lovely piece of char grilled kumquat, get a piece of thyme and just thread it through and stick it on a cocktail stick, and there's your garnish for the toasted kumquat amaretto sour. So have a go. If you want the cocktail recipe, click on the cocktail. If you want to see more videos, then click here, and if you want to subscribe to Abel and Cole, then click here. Meanwhile, it's just time for a sip. Happy Christmas.